Hi, I'm the Global Runner, and we're about 2 weeks after the Montreal Marathon, where I ran 2:39, which was a little bit shy of my target of 2:29. So whenever I have a bad race, I always have a period of reflection and whether or not I could do things differently or I could do things better. What can I improve on next time? And don't get me wrong, I'm not beating myself up or anything. I know I had a decent race. I just know there's room for improvement. And one of the things I've been wondering is whether I actually know how to suffer. So according to my watch, which, may not be accurate, but according to my watch, I have a VO2 max of 73, which I'm told is really, really high. And someone in the comments told me that in fact that equates to like a low 220s marathon. And so the question is, am I underachieving? Should I be running faster given that I've got such a high VO2 max? And you know how nobody thinks they're a below average driver? Well, maybe it's the same for suffering. Like, do I just not have a high enough pain tolerance? Should I be suffering more than I am? Maybe I'm just not prepared to dig as deep as some others. And maybe my pain cave is just too shallow. Maybe I'm mentally weak. Now, of course, nobody wants to admit that they're mentally weak, but maybe by forcing up to the fact that this might be a possibility, I can maybe do something about it. Maybe what I need to start doing is looking for things which push me out of my comfort zone, whether or not they're running related, but looking at things which push me out of the comfort zone and then sticking with it even when things get uncomfortable. We've all got that friend, haven't we? We've all got that slightly annoying friend who is nowhere near as good as you in training, but then somehow turns into an absolute beast on race day. And I was watching an Ali Ostrander video recently, and she's been training for the trails and had some seriously difficult trail races. And then she went and did a track session, and she had a breakthrough session, but she said she found it way easier running on the track, having come from the trails. So I've been thinking to myself recently, what's one thing I do that really hurts, that I really struggle with? And the answer is obvious. Have you ever done a crit race on Zwift? They are an absolute nightmare. You have to dig so deep. And that is what I'm going to try and practice. So this is the warm-up. It's telling me this is going to improve my ability to work hard. It says you can do this, but prepare to dig deep today. That is exactly what I'm after. These are going to help on two fronts. I think these are going to help on working on my quad strength, which I need, and also digging into the pain cave. Like what I'm doing here, they tell you exactly what to do. There's no excuse. So this is where Zwift is good. I really want to give up. I've only got 1 2-minute effort. So anyone who doubts the validity of that session should take a look at the sweat on the floor. That was sweaty. So I think bike sessions are going to be really helpful for strengthening my quads, which I need, and also for just digging deeper. Because maybe I'm settling too much. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I need to hurt a bit more. I think it was Craig Mottram, the 5,000 meter runner, the Australian, who said that he did a ton of his training on the bike and really sort of threshold stuff, because there's only so much training you can do running wise. And so there is a bit of precedent for this. We used to have this mantra when we trained in London. And I think it was another Aussie. I think it was an Australian marathon runner, and he was in the lead for the Commonwealth Games maybe. And he kept saying, "One tough bastard, one tough bastard, you are one tough bastard." And that was his mantra to keep going in the last 5-10k. And we used to say that to each other during track sessions when we were struggling. "One tough bastard, you are one tough bastard." And I think I need to get a bit of that back. I also plan on doing a lot more stairs with weighted vests, because they again work on quad strength and they have a real cardio element to them. By the time I get to the top of these stairs, my heart rate is easily in the 160s, 170s. I also have this, which is the Arc Trainer, and I plan to leave a bit myself on this during this winter, because if it's good enough for Parker Valby, it's definitely good enough for me. So there we have it. Those are my thoughts. I think I just need to get a bit more mentally tough. And this is, you know, I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I'm not feeling like I've done anything wrong. This is just a call to arms to get out there and really give it everything. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We are shooting up. We're nearly at 5,000 now. So if you haven't subscribed and you're getting some benefit out of this, please, please, please consider subscribing. There'll be a lot more coming, and I'll give you my plans in the next video. So hit that like button and I'll see you very soon.